Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Empress Beauty Aesthetic, where everything is a vibe. I'm glad y'all could join me today. So I decided to do a story time. And at first I couldn't think of what I wanted to talk about, but seeing as how we just had Mother's Day and I'm a mother, I decided to talk about my experience when I found out that I was pregnant with my oldest daughter. Okay, so now first and foremost, I just want to let you ladies know, if there's ladies out there, if you're a teen mom, you don't have to become a statistic, because I'm going to tell you, I had my daughter 6 days after I turned 17. And when I was in high school, I already was a year ahead in school. But, I was young, wild, and free. I personally was the last person that I thought would have gotten pregnant as a teenager. Like, for some odd reason, I was going to high school in the South, and a lot of girls, they wanted to settle down and shit in high school and shit. They was moving way too fast. I was not that. I was like, no. I was a wild one. It was very rare that I actually had like a boyfriend for a long period of time, or I would even do anything with them like that. Like, I had a lot of male friends because I was like a tomboy. But as far as like messing around and stuff, I kind of was slow with that. I didn't lose my virginity until I think maybe 10th grade. But it was traumatic for me. It was painful and stuff. I'll tell that story another time. But I didn't have sex again for like another year. And I ended up getting pregnant the summer after my junior year. So going into senior years when I got pregnant with my daughter. And I was very surprised, first and foremost. I was not going to get pregnant. That was not my intention. My daughter's father, I kind of consider him my high school sweetheart because, he has a special place in my heart. I got pregnant in high school. However, he did not go to my high school. He was older than me, and he was from the country. Okay, so I'm from one of the suburbs of Atlanta. Okay, I went to school in Stone Mountain. I grew up in Stone Mountain. And that's East Atlanta. And he was from, when I say the country, I'm talking about like down south. So how he got up to where I was, I don't know. All I know is I was working at my first job that I had. I used to work at Hardee's. Yes, I was a Hardee's girl. Okay. Fast food. Yes, that was my entry into workhood. And I was working at Hardee's, and I used to work with some girls from different schools. They went to different schools all around, the Stone Mountain area and stuff. They were cool. It was me and my best friend. We worked together. She was like a assistant manager, and I worked there. She hooked me up with a job, good looking out, you know what I'm saying? Put a good word. I got a job. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was jokes. Like I said, it was people from different schools that worked there. So it was people from different schools that would come up there, all the fine dudes and stuff. And I used to be chilling, like, for work. I used to be thugging it out. I used to be thugging it out at work. I'm not even going to hold you. Like, of course, I would go to school looking cute. And then after school, I would come to work. But my work shirt was, like, 3 times too big. And I had, like, a pair of my stepfather's corduroy pants, and mind you, my stepfather was like 6'2". And I used to wear like a pair of like his like corduroy pants to work, like some for real baggy and saggy, thugging it with just a pretty face, and a cute ass hairdo and a hat and stuff. But it was whatever. And the other girls, they used to really try hard to look as good as possible for these niggas that used to come through the drive-through and come in and stuff. And I don't blame them, but I just wasn't interested like that. You know what I'm saying? So they would have on their tight pants and they tight, they get their uniforms all tight and fitted and stuff and be lip glossed up all cute and stuff. And I would just be chilling like, whatever. I'm not about to talk to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. That's too much work. That's too much work. So, of course, anytime a fine dude came through, they was on them. And I'd just be minding my business, hustling, networking, excuse me, just doing me. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. But anywho, so this day I was doing the drive-through, and, I used to be multitasking, doing drive-through, making sandwiches or whatever, just doing everything. So I'm on the drive-through, and he come through the drive-through, and I'm really not paying no mind. He had a little nice voice or whatever, but I wasn't thinking nothing of it. So I went to the drive-through, and as I'm walking, I'm like, God damn, like, ooh. Nigga was fine. He was fine. Okay, he was fine. chocolate, smooth skin. Like, y'all know, you ever seen a dark skinned person who looks like they have Indian undertone, should I say? Like their complexion is just a little bit different than the average dark. It just looks like they maybe mixed a Creole or something, Indian or something. He has that kind of complexion and a low haircut, and his eyes was low, because you know what I'm saying, he was high as hell at drive-through, right? And I'm just like, God damn. But of course, same way I saw him, the other lady saw him too, you know, because I really wasn't really paying no mind. I was taking his order and stuff. But they was like, girl, you got to come up here. And I was like, I'm coming. They was like, no, you got to come now. They was like, you got to come now. So I was like, all right. So I moseyed on over there, like I said, and I saw him and it hit me. I was like, oh. And he looked at me and I looked at him. And it was just something. It was just something, okay? He started cheesing. He started trying to toss me or whatever. I don't remember the exact. That was a long time ago. So I don't remember the exact everything because my daughter is 23. Okay, but basically I was like, you got to pull up to come get your food, daddy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say daddy, but I was thinking it. Like, oh, you got to come get your food. And he was like, bet. So he came in and we exchanged numbers and stuff and we started talking. But then we lost touch. Yes, y'all. Yes. We lost touch. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened. Honestly, everything was going great. We was talking on the phone for like maybe like a month or something. And then nothing. So time went on and math was hard that year. So I ended up having to go like summer school. Right. And at first I was getting rides to go to school. Now, mind you, I'm not thinking about him no more. So I'm getting rides to go, and then that didn't work out because my friend's mother was mad disrespectful, not to me, but to my friend, and I didn't feel comfortable riding, so I started having to take MARTA, which is the public transportation and stuff. So one day I'm on MARTA, and what happened? Okay, yeah, I'm on the train. And you know, you feel people looking at you, whatever. And I noticed this guy, like, quick glancing. But you know, I'm on guard. I'm on public transportation. A fine, young, sexy thing like myself. I have to be on guard. I got to be aware of what's going on. So I'm not really studying like that. I'm just like, okay, this dude, whatever. I felt the energy, but I'm like, whatever. Not really, you know, thinking anything of it. So I go upstairs to the bus. And the dude, you know what I'm saying? He like giving me, I'm getting energy. I'm getting vibes. Like, yo, who is this dude that keeps staring at me? Right? Weird. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lose this nigga once I go on the bus. Cool beans. So I get on the bus and I'll be damned if I don't start walking and this motherfucker is sitting smack dab in the center of the bus, right in the back. Like, you can't miss him. You can't miss him. Past the aisles right there. Boop. You cannot. And I'm like, how the fuck did he get in here before me? First and foremost. And then second, I'm like, oh, that's obvious. Like, because he looking at me like, yeah, bitch, I see you. And I'm looking at him like, okay, me? You see me? And he looking at me like, yeah, you. So I'm like, okay. So I'm still trying to play it off, trying to play it cute. I'm like, okay. I know my earrings are just clanging and shit, but work with me, guys. So next thing I know, I go to sit down like a few rows up from the very back seat where he's sitting, and he's like, oh, Keisha, you're not gonna speak. And I'm like, excuse me? I turn around, excuse me? And he's like, yeah, you hear me? I'm like, sir, who are you? And he's like, oh, you don't remember me? So he tells me his name, jogs my memory. I'm like, oh, what happened? Because it kind of just fell off so naturally. Like, what happened? And whatever he told me, I don't recall what he told me, but basically we linked back up. So we started talking again and everything. And I'm telling my homegirl, like, yo, it's this dude that I like, whatever. She's like, okay, yeah, cool. Not really paying too much attention to me because I will like you today and not like you tomorrow. So she's like, yeah, whatever. So then one day we both supposed to work together, and she's like, girl, you got to see this dude that came in here. She was like, you need to talk to him. She was like, I saw this dude, and she was like, yep, that got Keisha written all over him. I need to tell my friend, she got to talk to him. And I'm like, what, girl, what? Because, you know, I had mentioned the other dude that I was talking to, but I didn't really say too much after that. So, you know, I guess she forgot. So I'm like, what? And so then I kind of mentioned, like, you know, I'm kind of talking to somebody. She's like, girl, fuck who you talking to. Once you see this dude, you're going to want to talk to him. She's like, trust me. Trust me, this dude is all you. She was like, he's tall, dark, and handsome, just like you like. She was like, I know you like them pretty boys because people always used to, you know what I'm saying, kind of talk about me because I like the metrosexuals. I need you to care about your appearance, sir. Let's go look in the mirror together. All right? Keep it clean, keep it classy, keep it cute. That's how I feel. But anyway, so we went to work and I'm just like, okay, so she always talk about this dude. Is this dude gonna come up? So then I forgot about it. Going on about the day and stuff. And then I'm in the back helping out, making sandwiches, joking with my homeboys and stuff, just having a good time. And she comes running back there. She's like, girl. She's like, girl, you gotta come. I'm like, what? Chill. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because I, had smoked with her. I was chilling. And she's like, you gotta come see this dude. And I'm like, what dude? She's like, the dude I was telling you about. You gotta come see this dude. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, okay, cool. She was like, yeah. She was like, you got to see him for yourself because we had different tastes in men. You know, she liked the more rugged look. So I wasn't fully invested in the fact that, okay, she find a nigga that she think is my type. It's probably not, but we'll see. Girl, I walked around that corner and lo and fucking behold, was it not the same guy? It was the same dude that I had reconnected with. Okay, I was like, oh, baby, right? So he's like, hey, what's going on? I came to see you, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, we start caking and shit. I forgot what the fuck I was doing. They was like, don't worry, sis, I got you. Because clearly your mind is not here no more. And we just caked up and stuff. So then afterwards, I go back and I'm like, girl, I forgot about the dude you said I was supposed to meet because my nigga was out there. Did you see him? She was like, girl, that is the dude I was talking about. I'm telling a story. Please wait. Anywho, yeah. So then after that, I was like, oh my God. And she was like, oh my gosh. And then she was like, girl, whatever you do, she was like, don't have sex with him. She's like, whatever you do not have sex with him. She's like, because I swear, she's like, I had a vision. She was like, oh my God, if you have sex with him, he's going to get you pregnant. She was like, I swear, y'all going to have a little chocolate baby with curly hair and some big old eyes. She was like, girl, don't do it. And I was like, what? Because at that time, I mean, I wasn't even fucking like that. I was like, hold on, what? I hadn't even got there yet. Like, wait. I was like, girl, bye, whatever. And she was like, I promise, I swear I saw it. And I'm like, girl, you tripping. No. That's not, it's not even that type of time. We're not even trying to do that. That is not this, okay? You tripping. So, of course, she went about her business. I went about my business with my new man. Okay, and every day after summer school, we used to kick it and stuff, and everything was going lovely. We was chilling. He would always come into my job because I worked a lot, of course, because I'm a hustler, baby, okay? So he would always come up there, and he'd be up there with me all day, sitting, and we just be just teenage love, just puppy love, all up in each other's face, cheesing and grinning and shit, right? We always be on the phone, all that good stuff. So I said, wait, I'm busy. Is it not obvious? Anywho, sorry for the interruption again. As I was saying, so then it came to the point where, you know, I was like, I think I'm ready. I think I want to do this. I think I want to do this, you know, because he was so cute. He was fine. Okay, I was like, I think I might want to do this. But I kind of, you know, was like, maybe not. So I kind of mentioned it to him, like, oh, I think I want to do something with you. But he was like mad pretty. So I was like, I don't even know if I should waste my time though. I don't even know if I should waste my time, right? But I was like so dead ass serious. I was so dead ass serious, right? And he played it mad cool. He was just like, okay, all right. And I'm kind of low key flaming this nigga up. I'm just talking my shit though. I'm just popping my shit, right? So the day came for us to do it, and I don't think I knew per se that I was gonna do it with him that day, to be for real, but I think I already had a little feeling, of course I was looking delicious. Of course. Look, I couldn't even do the hair talk because the earring got caught up, but y'all feel me. Of course, I was looking mad delicious, right? So we go to wherever the fuck we go. It was an apartment. I think it was his homeboy house. I don't know. It was my house. We went to the apartment, okay? And he let me down. And basically, I got pregnant. That's what happened. We're not going to go into too much details, okay? I want this video to be watchable. But yeah. And I didn't even have no idea. I was just there, okay? Let me tell you something. All that shit I was talking, all that shit, I had to eat that. He put me in my place. I was like, okay. Lesson learned. Don't judge a book by its cover, okay? If you don't innocent looking ones, the beat up, pregnant. But I ended up pregnant. And the thing is, I did not know that I got pregnant the first time I had sex with him, but I did. We did it again. That's when I thought I got pregnant. And you know what? That's how I feel like my daughter was supposed to be here, because I knew about safe sex and everything. We did not have that at all. We did not. The thought never even crossed my mind to use a condom. But also too, in the same breath, the thought never crossed my mind to have an abortion with my daughter either. I went with the flow on that one. And although I feel like some people, being a parent, especially at a young age, makes them a better person. And I feel like that was that for me, because I was very self-centered. And becoming a mother really helped me to think about other people outside of myself, and not just for selfish means, You have to think about somebody else who did not ask to be here. And now she's grown, and I love her so very much. But that's how I became a mother, y'all. And when I told him that I was pregnant, I actually told him I was pregnant and kind of broke it off with him in the same sentence. I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant now. Everyone see you again. Chalk it up to the hormones or whatever, but I didn't talk to him the whole time I was pregnant. I was good. The only people that I spoke to while I was pregnant, for real, was my mom, my grandmother, and my friends. Sometimes. Sometimes. I wanted to fight everybody. Everybody could get that shit. Okay? But, that's just the hormones. So you have to excuse us ladies when we get pregnant. Sometimes we get a little crazy. But I feel as though, like I said, I handled pregnancy very well. I did not show a lot with my first daughter. My second daughter, I showed immensely. But it made me a better person. It made me more responsible. And it helped me to grow up. I had to grow up faster. But I feel as though the fastness that I grew up with was in a better way. Because, some people grow up fast, but they grow up fast the wrong way. They live a harder life than necessary, and they look like sex, drugs, and rock and roll by the time they're 40. Thankfully, I'm 40, and I don't look like anything that I've been through. I feel as though it made me a better person. I pushed harder, and I strive for more once I had my daughter. And a lot of the things that I did for her and because of her. And I feel as though that helped me to be who I am and where I am today. Although I've had to start over again, I've accomplished a lot in life. And a lot of it, I definitely can say, is because of her. So I'm forever grateful. So shout out to all the mothers. Shout out to all the fathers. Shout out to all the parents in general. And I hope you guys enjoyed my story. And if you did, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you put a like and drop a comment. Let's talk about it. What you got a question? What? But anyway, besides that, I love you all. Later.